have always been so jealous of the people who can play pool. And I was saying this earlier, but they cannot help it. They just have to show off. Yeah, because they just see that pool table, they're like, bas. I have to pretend, you know, they try to act so chill and calm, and then they get their victim. They're like, let's bet 15K, 15K, what's 15K? And they convince you, and somehow you start playing, then you see their stars. Well, now, you and I, who cannot play, we have an opportunity how we can win and how we can too show off, okay? And impress your dates when you're there, you know what I mean? So it's all about Krek-It. This is the game that is taking over Kenya right now. I have the CEO with me in studio. That is Nick Mararo. Welcome, Nick.
Thank you very much.
Very good to have Betty Wamaitha as well, Chief Marketing Officer, Quick-Mart Kenya.
Thank you.
Hi, Betty. You look so pretty, girl. I love it. I'm loving the cool fit. Thank you so much for joining us and telling us about this really cool, interesting game. Now, Nick, tell me about it.
Yes, it's we actually saw that there's an opportunity to play pool differently.
Yeah.
Because most people currently just play with the normal rules, cue stick, but we added our own rules where you can actually play with a hand. So if you've never played pool, this is your opportunity to actually what you just said, show off.
Yes, because it's a bit complex. Betty, do you play?
I'm learning.
You're learning. Oh, Nick is trying to teach you.
He's trying to teach me.
Yes, this is like a cheat code. Because now I feel like it's fair. It's all easy.
Yes, yes.
So, Nick, I imagine you're a very good...
I'm good, yes, but there's other guys, and I've conducted a lot of tournaments before, so I realized it cuts off, because every time we've had tournaments, it's more or less the same kind of people who win. So I thought, why don't we spin and put things inversely? And we create something that everybody has a chance at winning. So, and we have basic things like unga, kuku we did in Kakamega, where people are winning kuku. So yes, and that's what we're here.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the artist I had before.
Yes, the Mhogo. Exactly. Like, in fact, I was going to tell him to leave the Mhogo so you can win it.
Give up.
Aha, see.
No, but I saw their vouchers. I'm trying to get vouchers.
There you go.
Vouchers on the other side. You guys didn't say terms and conditions apply, so I can also participate.
Yes, you can.
Where did the idea come from? Did you see it anywhere in the world, or was it just your own creation?
Because I told you, we've been having these tournaments everywhere as Bezietu. We've had them in Meru, we've had them in Eldoret, we've had them in Kitale. So, but as I said, we were kind of limited to other people's rules, because black ball rules are like European rules. So we created our own Kenyan rules, where we can say we do things differently in Kenya.
We do.
So this is the first time Krek-It is being played, because it's about cracking the balls. So it's not the whole game. It's just like how you do bowling, and every ball that goes into the hole becomes a prize. That's it. Very simple.
Betty, why did Quick-Mart decide to partner?
I think it was a natural partnership, because the target player audience for Krek-It is the same shopper who comes into Quick-Mart. And the reason why, you said, yes, we're here looking cool and all, it's because the youth are exactly the customers who are really anchoring our business. And so we are so excited to bring this energy into the stores, to bring this excitement, this gamification of retail. So it's not just shopping, you shop and you get a chance to win a lot more while you're at Quick-Mart.
Actually, in the first world, they do have gaming areas for dads who don't understand why they're at the supermarket. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You should have the pool table somewhere there so that we can all try Krek-It. You know what I mean? So you've mentioned, so young people are anchoring Quick-Mart?
Yes, young people. And it's interesting because if you look at even our average employee age is 23 years old. So exactly the same person who would be coming and trying out these games. So, and again, Kenya population, 70% of our population is below the age of 35 years old. So exactly, it's exciting to bring this into the stores, to bring additional traffic and engage people differently. So it's a new way of marketing that I'm very excited to be on board.
Part of.
And to add into that, we're pushing it as cause marketing, because we are saying there's a certain saying you have to say before you play. So you're having taglines like Gonga Boli, Gonga Baby, I'm a Bibi. So we are actually pushing against anti-GBV. So we're actually saying, why don't we anchor that in sport, because currently it doesn't exist. Or we sing with young men and women, Ukiachwa, Achika, Rudi, Soko. So that you don't have to go back and fight somebody.
Yes.
So we're teaching it through the pool game.
Yeah,
So,
and just a little off topic, because I understand, you know, that you are going to be creating more awareness about GBV as you go around the country. But as guys, right, when you are talking to some of your friends, some of your affluent friends, Nick, and you sit down with them and you hear, you know, the degrading language they use to refer to women, to objectify them, do you guys call each other out?
yes, and that's why we're doing it at the pool table now. That's why, because mainly, yes, the guys are there, because you're talking about 85% of the pool players are men. So we're taking the battle where it needs to be. We're calling out because we're pushing a lot of behavior change. And I like that because it's just the calling out on the pool table. We've been seeing it like this whole week before the event. We're going to be having our practice rounds at the Roy Sambu Quick Mart. So we'll actually have a pool table there. So anybody who wants to come and try before the festival, they can come and try it there.
It's coming. I remember you hosted a big event at Roy Sambu.
Yes.
For us. So yeah, that's where it's gonna be this whole week.
Yes.
So come practice, learn ahead of the big festival on the 17th.
Yes.
Yes.
Why do you appeal to, or why do you think you do appeal to Gen Zs and millennials?
Because they want to do something different. It's not the old way of doing the bars, the beer games and all, as you're saying, the betting. It's they're doing with their own rules, and Gen Zs are out there to change the world and break the ceiling in life.
Yes.
So we're giving them a way where it's revolutionary, which is a new way of playing pool that nobody else in the world has ever played.
Yes.
Yes.
And as Kenyans, we are known for ingenuity, so this is no surprise. Now, this is bigger than just one event.
Exactly. It's actually because we're starting in Nairobi, then we're proceeding over into Eldoret. Then from Eldoret, we're going to Meru, and then Meru, Kilifi.
Yeah.
So we're going countrywide, but going across the campuses, and we're tagging along with partners like Quick Mart, who are the coalition of the wheeling.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I want us to go over to the other side. I want us to play a little bit. Yeah, I know. You're like, what does this have to do with marketing? Don't worry. Now you're on my show. You're on my turf. Okay, so we're going to cross over to the other side. But I want you to tell me, how cool does it sound? So interesting, right? And if you struggle to play pool like me, do you now feel like you have an in? The hashtag is Hamina at the Trend Live.